Have you ever thought about turning your typing skills into a way to actually make money?
Yeah,
I know tons of people are looking into these online typing jobs these days.
right.
It's easy to get caught up in all the hype too.
Yeah.
All over the internet, people are promising easy money
Oh, yeah.
just for typing.
Mm,
But we're going to take a deep dive and see if those claims actually hold up.
okay.
So we're using this popular YouTube video by Make Money Matt as our guide,
Okay, cool.
and he breaks down online typing work into 3 levels.
3 levels. Yeah, that's a great way to think about it.
Yeah,
It gives you a framework for understanding all the different ways you can make money typing.
totally. So he starts with level 1, transcription.
Which sounds pretty simple on the surface.
Right. Like you're just listening to something or watching a video and typing it out.
Exactly. But there's actually a lot more to it.
There is.
Yeah.
What really surprised me was how much demand there is for transcription.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Mm.
Businesses, content creators, even researchers, they all need written versions of their audio and video content.
Right.
And transcription makes it accessible, it makes it searchable, it's easier to analyze.
Exactly. And Matt claims you can earn some serious cash doing this.
Oh, yeah.
He said you can make $30 to $110 per minute of transcribed content on rev.com.
Wow. Those numbers definitely got my attention.
Right. Sign me up.
Right.
But Matt does say that most people end up earning less.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it takes time to transcribe accurately.
Right.
And a lot of these platforms like rev.com have tests to check your speed and accuracy before they accept you.
That makes sense. I mean, a transcript full of errors wouldn't be very useful.
No, not at all.
So Matt went through a whole bunch of different platforms for transcription.
Okay, cool.
And it seems like rev.com has a ton of content to work on.
Okay.
But the application process is long, and they only pay through PayPal.
Okay, so that's something to consider.
Yeah, if you need to get paid quickly or you don't like PayPal,
Yeah.
rev.com might not be the best option.
Right, makes sense.
Then there's Transcribe Me,
Okay.
and they seem to focus on shorter content,
Oh, okay.
which might be good for beginners.
Yeah, less intimidating, right?
Totally. And they say they pay more for specialized niches like medical and legal transcription.
That's where your existing skills and interests can really give you an advantage.
Oh, for sure.
Like if you have a background in healthcare,
Mm.
medical transcription could be a great option because you already understand the terminology.
Right. And they're willing to pay more for that expertise.
Exactly.
Matt also mentioned Scribey,
Okay.
and they have even shorter audio segments, like 6 minutes or less.
Oh, wow.
Which is perfect if you have a short attention span.
Or if you just like to work in short bursts.
Totally.
Yeah.
And you can actually level up to a reviewer role where you get paid to check other people's work.
Oh, that's cool. So you can kind of move up within the platform.
Exactly. Then there's Go Transcript,
Okay.
and they offer work in multiple languages.
Wow, that's great.
And they pay through PayPal and Payoneer.
So more options.
More options.
Yeah. That's always good.
And they say they're flexible with scheduling, so you can choose tasks based on your availability.
That's a big plus for people with busy schedules.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Then there's SpeechPad.
Speechpad.
They do transcription, subtitling, and translation.
Wow, a lot of options.
I know, and they work in multiple languages too.
That's impressive.
It seems like they pay more,
Oh, okay.
but you have to be really quick to get those jobs.
So it's a fast-paced environment?
Yeah, it sounds pretty competitive.
You gotta be on your toes.
Totally. And finally, Matt talked about 3Play Media.
3Play Media, okay.
They offer a wider range of services,
Like what?
including live auto captioning.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
They advertise higher pay rates, like $30 to $50 an hour.
Wow.
But Matt said the work might be less consistent.
Yeah, that's often the trade-off with higher pay. More money, but less predictability.
Exactly. What stood out to you about all these different platforms?
Honestly, I was just blown away by the sheer variety.
Right.
It's not just about typing, It's
Mm.
about finding the right platform for your skills, your interests, your lifestyle.
Totally. There's no one-size-fits-all solution.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You really have to do your research and find what works best for you.
You said it.
Yeah.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground with level 1. Transcription.
Yeah, it seems like a great way to start making money with your typing skills.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But what if you want to take things to the next level?
Oh, I like where this is going.
Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll dive into Matt's level 2, freelancing.
Sounds good. Okay, so we've explored transcription,
Uh-huh.
where you're basically turning audio and video into text.
Right, using your typing skills.
Exactly. But what if you want to level up?
Ooh, I like that.
Go beyond just transcribing what other people create.
Okay.
That's where level 2 freelancing comes in.
Freelance, okay, so this is like leveling up in a video game.
Exactly.
But instead of getting new powers, you're expanding your skill set and your earning potential.
I like that analogy.
So Matt mentioned platforms like Fiverr Freelancer and Upwork.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of those, but I'm not really sure how they work.
So basically, they're like digital marketplaces
Okay.
where freelancers can connect with clients
Okay.
who are looking for different services.
Got it.
And it's not just writing either.
Oh, really?
You can find freelancers for all sorts of things,
What kind of things?
like graphic design, web development, virtual assistants, you name it.
Wow.
If you have a skill, chances are someone on these platforms is looking for it.
So let's say I'm a good typist
Mm-hmm.
and I want to try freelancing. What skills do I need?
Well, typing speed is definitely a plus,
Okay.
but it's not the only thing clients care about.
What else are they looking for?
They want quality writing, engaging content,
Okay.
and they want someone who can understand their needs and deliver what they're asking for.
So it's about more than just typing fast.
Exactly. This is where those specialized skills and interests we talked about earlier can really come in handy.
Oh, you mean like if I'm passionate about sustainable living,
Exactly.
I could find clients in that industry.
Yeah, you could target companies or individuals who are promoting sustainable practices.
And my passion for the subject would come through in my writing.
For sure.
So it's all about finding your niche.
Exactly.
But I got to be honest, the whole freelancing thing seems kind of intimidating.
Yeah, it can be.
Like finding clients, negotiating rates, meeting deadlines.
It's a lot to juggle.
It is.
You're basically running your own mini business.
Wow.
But for people who like being independent and who enjoy the challenge of building their own client base, freelancing can be super rewarding.
So Matt makes it sound like freelancing is like the next step after transcription.
Yeah.
You get good at typing,
Yeah,
and then you use those skills to create your own content for other people.
exactly. It's like taking ownership of your expertise.
And that leads us to Matt's level 3, ownership.
Ownership. Yes.
This is where things get really exciting.
Okay, I'm listening. We're talking about creating your own content, building your own brand,
Mm-hmm.
and getting the full rewards of your creative efforts.
So you go from typing for others to typing for yourself.
Exactly.
And Matt's big example here is starting a faceless niche YouTube channel.
Have you heard of those?
I have.
It sounds kind of cool.
It's a really popular model these days.
Why is that?
Well, the idea is to create content around a specific topic,
Okay.
but you never show your face on camera.
So no need to be camera shy.
Exactly.
But where does the typing come in?
You're using your typing skills to create all the written content,
Oh, I see.
like the scripts for your videos, the descriptions, the social media posts.
It's all behind the scenes. And
Right.
the best part is you own everything.
Exactly. The content and all the revenue it generates.
Matt talked about monetizing those channels through ads and stuff.
Yeah, there's definitely money to be made.
Have you seen any of these faceless channels?
I have. It's amazing how many different topics they cover.
It's what? Everything from finance and personal development to cooking and travel.
Wow.
The key is to find a niche that you're passionate about
Okay.
and where you can provide something unique to your audience.
That makes sense.
But Matt was very clear that building a successful YouTube channel takes time, effort,
Sure.
and consistency.
Right.
He said you have to treat it like a real business, not just a hobby.
So it's not a get-rich-quick scheme,
Definitely not.
but the potential rewards seem worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine building a following, sharing your knowledge, and earning money all through typing.
It's pretty incredible when you think about it.
And remember, YouTube isn't the only option.
Right.
Matt encourages people to think beyond video,
Like what else?
like blogging, writing ebooks, or starting an online business.
It's all about using your typing skills to create something you're passionate about.
Wow, it's kind of crazy to think we started with just transcribing what other people say.
I know, right?
And now we're talking about building our own empires.
The possibilities are endless.
Matt's 3 levels really opened my eyes to what's out there.
Yeah, he breaks it down so well.
But it's easy to get caught up in all the hype, you know?
Oh, yeah, especially when you hear about how much money people are making.
Exactly. But Matt does say that success takes work,
Oh, absolutely.
dedication, a willingness to learn.
It's not going to happen overnight.
Nope. You got to put in the effort.
And you got to be willing to learn and adapt.
Totally.
Yeah.
Matt's a great example of that himself.
He really is.
You can tell he loves what he does.
And that passion comes through in his videos.
For sure. He makes it look fun.
It's inspiring.
It really is.
Mm.
So all this talk about creating content
Yeah.
makes me wonder, what kind of content would you want to create?
Ooh, that's a good question. What about you?
I don't know, maybe a podcast.
An podcast.
Yeah, where we just talk about interesting stuff we've learned.
Ooh, I like that. We could call it the deep dive.
Haha, perfect.
Yeah.
So we've gone from transcribing to freelancing to building our own platforms.
It's amazing what you can do with typing skills.
Right. It's not just a skill, it's like a key.
A key to a whole world of possibilities.
Exactly.
So,
So there you have it, folks. Our deep dive into the world of online typing work.
we covered a lot of ground.
We did. From transcribing other people's words to potentially crafting our own content empires.
Now it's your turn to take what you've learned and see where it takes you.
Grab your keyboard and start typing.
Until next time.